Okay, hello kids, it's me again. But now we have different book. We are going to have reading writing lesson with our word book. Please have your books in front of you, our word books. We are going to start a new unit, unit 6. It's about amazing plants on page 88. Please be ready with your our word books, notebooks, your dictionaries and your pencils, everything with you, because as you know, our lesson is reading and writing. You are going to read and write at the same time. So please look at the picture. What do you see in the picture? Okay, I cannot hear you, but you can join me while you are watching the video. For example, when I look at the picture here, I see a plant like a flower, but with a lot of drops, water drops around it. I see something like that. It's a very different kind of plant, I think. I think you are thinking like that. And when we zoom here, we will see yes, it is Australian sundew. Okay, it's a plant that belongs to Australia. You know, Australia is a continent and country that has so many different species, kinds of animals and plants there. So let's go back to the true or false part. So in this unit, we will talk about how plants adapt. Adapt means to be in harmony with. So for example, not to be a stranger, part of the place, like part of the place. Okay, adapt means. That is a verb. And discuss the importance of plants. Discuss means to have argue, but not by shouting, but speaking. Okay. And comparing the plants. And write a descriptive paragraph. This part will be done when you're back here. We will do this part here, I hope, in a very soon time. So let's do T for true or F for false. These flowers are sculptures. You know what sculpture means. So are these flowers sculptures? No, they are not sculptures. And the flowers are red. Yes, because we saw some water drops around them. So this is true. And these flowers eat insects. I don't think like that, so this is false. Maybe we can change our minds when we go forward through the book. So let's watch the video about the unit.
Hi Anna, how are you today?
Hi Hugo, I'm very well thanks. How are you?
I'm fine too, thanks.
Look, I brought you a present. It's a cactus.
A cactus? Oh wow, that's brilliant. Thanks Anna.
You're welcome. Cactuses grow in the desert. They can be small, like this one, or they can be really big with thick green stems. And be careful not to touch the stem, or you could scratch yourself on the cactus's sharp spines.
I'll be very careful. Thank you Anna. This is lovely.
Today, we're going to learn about some amazing plants, like this cactus.
We'll also learn about different ways plants adapt so they can survive in different environments.
We'll hear a song about plants.
We'll meet a National Geographic explorer.
And I'll tell a story called Two Brothers, Two Rewards.
Let's get started.
Okay, we can go to the another one. Okay, as you see, there are so many different kinds of plants. They look like flowers, but different shapes. I think this has got some seeds, like, I don't know, I'm not sure. And that looks like something else. I can't imagine what you think it looks like. As is, maybe you will think something else about it, I'm sure. And this also has a different shape, very different shape. So we will learn about it, but first we are going to listen and read, please. While you are listening, follow and read, and please make an audio record. Record your voice while you are reading and text me on WhatsApp. You have my number, okay?
Track B2, Activity 1. Listen and read.
Have you ever heard of a flower that smells like rotting meat to attract insects? Have you ever seen a plant close its leaves over an insect? Can plants really do these things? Let's learn more about the behaviour of plants. Plants need light, air, water, and nutrients to live. Roots absorb the nutrients that are in the ground and water. Tiny organisms called bacteria turn these nutrients into food that the plant can use. But some places don't have a lot of these nutrients, so some plants adapt. They follow a different plan for survival. Their strategy is to eat insects. The stink lily gets its name from its smell. The flower smells like rotting meat. The smell attracts flies to the plant and then tricks them. When a fly crawls on the flower, pollen sticks to the fly. Then the fly takes the pollen and leaves it on the next plant it visits. That's how the stink lily makes new plants. The Venus flytrap attracts insects with a sweet odour. When an insect lands on an open leaf, the leaf closes and traps the insect. Then the plant slowly digests the insect over a period of 8 to 10 days.
Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing your readings. Please record your audio while you're reading and please text me on WhatsApp. You know my number. If you don't, your moms have my number. Okay, so let's do the vocabulary part.
Let's learn more words about how plants adapt in order to survive. Strategy. A strategy is a type of plan. We may not think plants have strategies, but they do.
Can we stop? Strategy. I think all of you know the meaning of the word strategy because we use it in Turkish too. And if you play online video games, if you have video games with fighting or battle or war something, you know what strategy is. It's like a method, okay, way you use to cope with, to survive, okay.
Plants develop their strategies over very long periods of time. This type of plant, called a Venus flytrap, has got a really interesting strategy for getting food.
Yes, it has. If an insect climbs onto the Venus flytrap, the plant snaps shut and traps the insect.
Trap is mouse trap, like, okay, if you put a cheese in a trap and you put it in a hole, when mouse comes, it is stuck in the trap and it get killed and he cannot eat the cheese. Okay, trap, you know what trap is. Please look up your dictionary for the meanings of these words and please write these words in your notebooks 5 times, okay?
The plant then eats the insect.
That's true, but when plants eat, they don't chew like you and me. They digest their food slowly.
Digest. It means that when you eat something, it goes into your stomach and your stomach starts working to make it smaller, 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 and it puts the food into the other urine system and it goes out of your body when you go to the toilet. Okay, digest means your stomach consumes the food, finishes the food in your stomach. It is digesting, okay?
Another strategy lots of plants use is to attract insects. A pitcher plant has a liquid inside it that attracts insects.
Attract, it is your word, I think, for the teenagers, for the adolescent time. You always try to attract the boys or the girls. For example, you comb your hair differently, you put some earrings, or the boys do some different kinds of hairstyles, and sometimes they buy watches or mobile phones to attract the girls, or girls do something else, they wear different kinds of things to attract the boys. Attract means, you try to get the attention of the other sex, okay?
If an insect wants to drink the liquid, it climbs onto the plant, and sometimes the insect falls into the pitcher. Then the pitcher plant uses the liquid to digest the insect. Ouch!
This may sound strange, but did you know that one way plants attract insects is by smelling bad?
This is strange.
Some plants stink, but some insects actually like that smell and are attracted to the plant.
Weird. Okay. Stink. It means that it smells bad. What do you think about stink? When you're in a classroom and if any of your friends do something bad, smelly bad, it stinks, right? So it means that bad smell. And behavior, you know what behavior is. It is your attitudes, your way of acting, behavior, good behavior. We have good behaviors and we have bad behaviors. So now I'm going to give you some homework. Please don't forget to write the words, vocabulary that you learned in your notebooks 5 times, please, and look up the dictionary for the synonyms of this vocabulary. I will check it, and your homework is on mygconnect.com. You're going to go there and you are going to choose for students 1, and you're going to write student 05 and your password is NetGeo. You will click on the activity book and you will choose the number 5 for the activities. Please do everything there, grammar, vocabulary, everything. Okay, see you, bye.